It's the Rush, Week 4, Battle of the Unbeatens in Region 9. Tyson Fisher back to punt in the first quarter. No, he's not! Coach Stokes getting tricky early in this one. Fisher takes it all the way down to the 20-yard line for the first down. Then it's Barbin finding Hera. He's becoming unguardable. And then Hobbs Nyberg with a little whoopsie-doo touchdown. Flyers go up 7-0 early. But next possession for the Warriors, Tosh Wright. He runs like a grown man. And then the option pitch gets the Warriors a first down. That's Jace Mendenhall on the carry. And then on third down, Staley's flush out of the pocket, takes the hit, delivers a beautiful throw. Andrew Day comes down with it. We're all tied up at 7. Second quarter, Staley on the read option. Ball is loose. Dixie gets on it. That was Snow Canyon's second fumble loss of the game. But look at this Warrior defense. Jaden Lacayo in Barbin's face all game long. Forces an incompletion. And then later, Barbin sees a wide open Amina Quinn. Not so fast. Miles Reynolds with the anticipation and the pick. And then with time running down in the first half, Staley finding Andrew Day with the catch and then the boot, giving Snow Canyon the 10-7 lead at the half. Dixie gets the ball out of the locker room. Somebody catches it, hands it to somebody else, who hands it to Matt Kitchen. He goes all the way down into Warrior territory. Give the special teams coach a raise, for heaven's sakes. That's the 22-yard line. But Barbin continues to be hassled in the pocket. Lacayo, Tui Kanash brings him down for the sack. And then the next play, Barbin, Miles Reynolds, hello again, his second pick of the game, but Snow Canyon could not capitalize against the stout Dixie front. Stuart Segmiller in the backfield, and then we move to the fourth quarter. Dixie down 10-7, and it's Barbin looking for Josh Kazier deep. The catch of the game puts the Flyers in the red zone, and then Hobbs Nyberg somehow does not go down. He's into the end zone. Flyers take the lead. And Snow Canyon with their last shot. Staley with a pretty good throw. But Josh Pulsifer says, let's go dancing, boys. Dixie holds on to win 13-10. Hobbs Nyberg held under 100 total yards for the first time since last year against the Warriors. Well, one of the toughest things for Region 9 fans is figuring out who the heck to compare Noah Sewell to. A lot of people are saying Nephi, maybe Cam Newton with that big arm. The Rush has a better idea. Tecmo Bowl. The resemblance is uncanny. Breaking tackles through 3 games. He has 7 touchdowns, running circles around defenses. He's only in the 10th grade. Desert Hills back in town after a tough road trip to San Diego where they met Utah commit Jack Tuttle. Pretty good competition all the way around in the preseason for Region 9. But the Thunder are back home, and now they got to worry about the burgeoning two-headed monster from Hurricane, Tyler Moore and Jaron Cordova. Desert Hills defense was up to the challenge all night long. We're scoreless in the second quarter. Noah Sewell
back over the middle, wide open to the 50, to the 40. He's got one guy to the 20.
That's Hayden Henry for the first down, and then Brock Perry takes it in for the first score of the ball game. Hurricane couldn't run it. They struggled to pass it as well thanks to Carter Reynolds. He was in the backfield all game, and then Gage Baird gets the punt return, finds a couple good blocks, takes it in to Hurricane territory.
And a fumble, and the ball gets loose, but I believe getting back on it, he did.
Brock Perry with his second touchdown. Then later in the second quarter, Perry nonchalant on the motion. Barbin saying don't mind him, and there he goes on the wheel route.
To the 40, to the 50. It's a race, and it's going to be won by the speedster. Holy smokes.
Perry's third touchdown on the game. Credit Adam Hayren and Jaron Cordova. They battled all night long, taking on the entire Desert Hills front on that one. Cordova went for 69 yards for the Tigers, but only got into the red zone one time. They got a field goal, and then this play is what makes Region 9 coaches stay up late at night. They got 3 years of this. He can't even drive, and he's jumping over people. This touchdown came back because of a holding penalty, but goodness gracious, Noah Sewell. And then the nail in the coffin touch pass. The Tate Danos, Desert Hills wins 28-3. How about Brock Perry? He's averaged over 100 yards in every single game this season and has become a great receiver for the young sophomore quarterback. TV game next week. Pineview goes to Snow Canyon for Pineview's first region game. Stream it live on Sports Radio 977.com. And here's some of these guys. Holy cow, talk about faces for radio. Download the mobile apps for free on Google Play and the App Store. Listen to Region 9 football wherever you are. Well, Cypress had Pineview, which means bad news for Cypress. Koa Katoa with the sack. He had a huge game for that Panther defense. And then Javinas finding one of his favorite new receivers, Gavin Bateman, before finding his favorite old receiver, Michael Moten, all the way down inside the 5-yard line. And then the easy handoff for the score. Who the heck is that? Christian Reese with the carry and the touchdown for Pineview. And then it is another Katoa laying out a pirate for Javinas. That's solo Katoa on the block. First down for Javinas. And then Mapungi doing what Mapungi does. And Javinas continuing to sling it. Dallin Brown with the first down. And then in the red zone, a Cypress Pirate says, I'm a linebacker. I'm going to plug this hole. Christian Reese says, I'm a linebacker too. Touchdown, his second of the game. Pineview with a 4-score lead. And then Javinas finding Carson Clark for a first down. And then Mapungi. Touchdown Panthers. They went up 35-3 in the third quarter with Michael Moten wide open down the seam for Javinas. And then Gavin Bateman catches it off a Pirate's back and takes it all the way. He had over 100 yards, his best game of the year. Christian Reese, onward Christian scorer. Who writes this crap? Pineview starts region play next week with Snow Canyon. Well, Canyon View, welcome back to Region 9 play by their rival Cedar City. Skyler Miller knows all about that, a former Redman himself, talking about changing the behavior and mindset of his young Falcons team, coming off their best effort of the year against Timpanogos. Colton Shumway, early first half, finding Tyler Nelson for the first score of the game. And then on defense, Braden Cavallari with beautiful defense, tip drill pick for the Falcons. But Cedar was just too much down the stretch. Luke Maggio with the bite route all the way for 6. And then it was Maggio again, this time in special teams on the punt return. Jukes out 3 Falcons and takes it all the way down into Redmond territory. They would finish the drive with a score and then put it away later on in the fourth to big Drake Fakahua rumbling all the way into the end zone. Cedar wins 19-10. Well, here's your TV schedule for the rest of the regular season on sportsradio977.com and CEC TV. It's been The Rush. We'll see you next week.